Okay, yeah. I thought I'd go ahead and just let you be part of the process of the length of how long things take and everything. I just wanted you to see this. Okay, I just cut her out. They're basically like this in the book, in the file that I found. This book that I found. It's right here. Hasn't this? The front doesn't even look like anything of her, but it's each and everybody. You know, it's like a workbook for kids. Found it at the resale store, and I've been looking for stuff dealing with Snow White. I didn't want to cut into the little books that I have already. I call them little books, but sorry, my cheek keeps trying to get between my teeth. It's swollen. So anyways, the little golden books that I have, I don't want to cut into those because those are for sale. These are something, I found this little workbook and it had all these items, these little pictures in it, so I thought, why not use them? Yeah. So I cut her out. I cut this old haggy woman out. It's basically her. She just hides herself. And I've been looking for something dealing with the apple, and that's why. Over here, this is where she's going to go. She's going to go over here because she does it whenever she's with them. I'm cutting them out. This I've already cut out. It's going on the other page. This is a piece from that book this is going to go on. Just like this. Just like that right there. This is not even. It's a little askew. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that. Hang on, let me see. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just my eyesight. Not really. If anything, it's just barely. So I'm just going to go straight down with it. I didn't really want to mess it up because it's got a story to it. And I need that part of the story to go with the picture. Okay. Because it talks about the huntsman in this spot right here. And basically, it's the huntsman and he's bowing down to her and letting her know that the queen is after him. I mean, after her. So it's actually not that one, it's this one. And I'm just going to bring it up here like this to kind of cover up the words, just barely. I don't know if I want to do it up high, because I want this little story here, because he's kneeling down and everything, and it's talking about what he's doing right there. So, there's that. That I gotta do. So I fussy cutted it out. Now I'm gonna finish fussy cutting her out. And then I have these to do as well, but not in this video. These are for this lady back here. She's at the back. It's gonna go with this one. So she's gonna go here somehow, some way. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get to it. This is going to go here. Like that. And then I've got to find other little things too to go there. So I thought, well, if I don't show y'all these small things, then you won't see the appreciation of how time consuming this can be to make one of these journals. You know, the kinds I do. The kinds the other ladies do are beautiful journals too in their own right. Mine are just, they have a theme to them. And I really take my time with them. Because I don't have a huge following that buys my books up real quick. At least that I could, you know. I can't say that all the time. Actually, at first, did sell them really quick. But now, not so much. That's okay. I enjoy the process of making the books. That's all that matters to me. I'm not all about the money and the acknowledgement. I just do this because I know somebody out there is sitting there in her craft room wanting to craft, you know, and not be in her room by herself, kind of like I do. Sometimes I turn on the phone and watch a few videos of the other ladies. Gives me someone to sit and watch. You know, like I'm not in here all by myself kind of thing, working all by myself. Because it is fun when you're working with other people that are like-minded, you know. In other words, they like the same things you do. And I got to get this just right because of the little border that's around it. I cut off the one on the witch lady. I cut hers off because I kept on cutting into it. So far, so good on this one. See, I started to cut into it. It's going to do it too fast. Okay, that's how time-consuming it can be. Takes a little time. Okay, so she will go on a background as well with a little story to her, just like this one did. I don't know about this one because I don't think I have the story. I don't think I do. Let's see. It's before her and after her. Yeah, I don't have it anymore. Pretty much cut it all out. This is the Cinderella one. This one is Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, I don't really have any more. Okay, so if I do use this one, I'm going to have to either find something that has storyline behind it, or is just another book with words on it. If I do, I could just use it as is too. Okay, so over here, I'm going to put this over here on this side right there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I still need to make these. Those things go at the tip to make the tags for, if I can find it, for hers. This is the one I worked with y'all in the last videos. For these two tags, it goes in these two pockets right here. And I haven't got around to that yet. I need to. Ooh. Okay, put that over there so I don't hit it. I can put it here, but I think I'm gonna put it on the side. For some reason, I don't know why, I just love it right when it's right here. Oh, I must have missed the spot. There. Okay, there's that. And I'll probably emphasize that with a marker around it maybe, I don't know, because I don't want it to bleed through, which it will do, more likely. This is going to go over here with her, or with them. But if I put this in there, its labels will get bent, and then her arm will get bent, and I don't want to do that. I also have this apple here that's from this little set about horses and stuff. I want just the apple because it's already got the sheen to it, and it's got a sticker to the back of it, so it's already ready for this. I'm going to put it with this one. It's going to go together. For now, we're going to work. Okay, she's going to go, this picture, she's going to go up here. This one I was going to do here, but it doesn't match the green background, you know. I did the green background on this because the mirror, I know it sounds funny, but this side, where I did all that, it was showing through the paper, and it's this paper here, it was showing through, all, you know, so I had to put something there, and I wanted it to match up with this page, the hues of green that's in this. You can see a lot of greens. Even in the yellow, I can see a tint of green, but her hair piece is also green in the shrubbery, so it kind of went together, but it doesn't go with this. The red goes because of her outfit, and I don't want it there because it's a pocket right here. So I was thinking about putting this here. I don't know. And this has got to go right above that because it talks about it right here. There we go. Right there. See, I wanted this to go like that. So whoever gets it would understand that it's the huntsman that's kneeling. But I can't, otherwise I won't be able to see the whole understanding of this picture. And there's an accent right there. Oh well. But this whole thing right here explains this so perfectly. So that's what I'm going to do. So I just need to glue this down. And this time I don't really want to go through the process of that glue because it seems to pull things up and I don't want to mess up her arm. So what I'm going to do... Okay, first of all, just realized something. I do want to do the center part with this glue. That's just Belle from Beauty and the Beast. That was the next page over. Okay, now that's got the center on it. So now I need to, there we go, get this one started. So I can just outline it. Just want to put it right on the edge. Oops. Okay. No, it's not far enough over. Oh, darn it. Her arm is not all the way over. Just rip the page. This is the hardest part, I'd say. Because I've got to make sure that it's above that. This is the hard part. Darn it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it like this. That way I know her arm is over, but now I got it too high. This is the hard parts. For sure, for sure. Still didn't get it low enough. Trying to get it just above the H's. The K. Unfortunately, the glue is pretty much already dried. So I'm going to put another dousing of glue. That'll have to do. No, I don't know. There we go. That'll work. Look at that, it's already 13 minutes in. Ah. Once it dries, it shouldn't be that sticky anymore. Still kind of leaning more downwards, but it'll be fine. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to make sure it's got the little story there to go with the picture that I fussy cutted. And I need to make this into a pocket. In order for it to be a pocket, it needs to be a lot stronger than this. So now why am I putting that over there? Now I need to go back. What do I do with that one piece of paper? Because it's clean on one side. I'm gonna have to separate it though. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I was gonna use this because it's clean, but I glued it as one of my glue pages. Oh well. Okay, so what do you do when that happens? You just find something else. Hey, I wonder what this looks like on there. Ooh, I like that. Definitely like that. Give it a border even. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So, I'm going to go to... there. Oh, I can't mark it like that, Patty. Okay. Now, okay. I tried to get as much as I can done in one video, so it's not so just, you know, simple thing, you know, one thing. Because I know people like to see more than just one. Okay, let's see how this is gonna look. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, her hand got darker because of the wet glue. That's what I was afraid of was going to happen. Hopefully it dries and it's much lighter. I'm going to use the, there it is. I'm going to use the stick glue, that way it's not wet. I would make this this one into a smaller kind of pocket, like a hidden pocket as they would say. But that's why I'm putting it on this, is because it can't handle that. Doing it right on my desk. Okay. Nothing ever comes out perfect. I thought I had a tissue already ready. And I pulled out two. Okay, light that up. Dry it off. Okay, so there's our first thing that we created together with Snow White. Going around the edge. It emphasizes the storylines little thing as squared off. I like that. Okay. I didn't even think I'd be using that tonight. Okay. So, now this one can go here. And then I'll put her maybe up here. You know what? No. I'm going to save her. I'm going to just put this here instead. Put her. Use this here. That's what I'll do. Maybe I could use this yellow here. Then that's going to separate them, and I don't know if I'm going to keep all these pages for her because I don't have that many things. It's hers. So I think I'm just going to stay on the back part of this one, because on this side it's going to have the dwarves, stuff about the dwarves. So if anything, I'll put it over here. I just don't like that there's no coloration that matches this, besides maybe the darkest blue there. See, that's the only problems. The glue's coming out. Just realized something. I didn't smooth it out. Here. Anyways, there is glue right there. That came out. Almost had a glob of it right there. A blob, not a glob. Oh well, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? So I'm going to turn this. If I put it in the center, I can make a belly band out of it. I might do that. I can make a belly band this way or that way. Go this way. I think I'm going to go make it this way. It's just going to be a really thick belly band. Okay. That's what we're going to do. So, hope y'all have been doing well. I just realized I didn't even say anything like that to you. Now I'm going to make sure I put a thick enough amount, but I don't want it to be too wet because it will cause the other side to, you know, be more noticeable that there's wet glue on the other side. You know what I mean? Kind of like what happened to the picture. There we go. I'm going to put that directly in the center, just like that. Oh, and I forgot, there is another spot in here that is of Snow White as well. Got a lot of Snow White in here for some reason. I don't know why. My cutter isn't cutting very well here lately. Now I gotta see how well it held up. Paper, that is. Yeah, you can see right where it went, right there and there. But once it dries, it'll be fine. Okay, now, and the other picture that I'm talking about where there's, because she's been separated through the rest, she is right, I'm trying to find her, there she is, and there. So she has a lot, Snow White does. And no, she wasn't a favorite of mine or anything like that. I mean, she wasn't bad, I don't mean that. I'm just saying, it wasn't because she's a favorite or something, you know. Okay, we're going to use a black background for these little guys on this one too. Make this into a pocket. That's good, just like that. I could fold this over, really, to tell the truth, if I could. Something like that. I don't have very many of the dwarves things. This is the one I have. I did have something close to it, but I ended up choosing to use something else, some other part of it. Oh wait, I do have that one. There she is. That's the one. I thought I grabbed that. Okay, I needed that. I needed that. See? Almost left it all out. Okay, I'm not going to cut these though. I'm not going to fussy cut this one. I'll try not to anyway. Still look white on there. Trying to get it just right. My hand can't keep it still. It takes a little of the banner off, the edging. Frame. That's what I meant to say. Frame. There's a little red frame that goes around it. If it comes off, it comes off. I don't really care. Some of the red came off. Oh well. And I have these little guys too. And then I definitely need him kissing her. I have to get as close as I can to it. And I'm keeping this because it talks about them. So it gives me a little bit of storyline to add to it if I need to. I'll cut some of the border, I think. If I have to, I can just use, if there's a little white still left, I can use my pink. Pink inks. Not a big deal. Okie dokie. I wanted this one to have a border because I'm really thinking about using this one as is. I got to make sure it's perfectly lined up. This is a little higher because his little bald head's in the way. There we go. Oh. Looking through the bifocals on my glasses and it's really hard to see. Because I really don't need the bifocals, but for some reason they put them on my glasses. It always gets on my nerves and I always mention it, don't I, y'all? Okay, so here she is asleep. Here they are playing, doing fun things. So I think what I'm going to do is go this far over, so I need to cut. I don't know. What should I do? Should I make a little paper flip here? Make like a, yeah, that's what I need to do. So I'm going to glue them down. Got to lose you here, unfortunately. Like I said, sometimes I get enough done, sometimes I don't get nothing done. It's a slow process, that's for sure. It is definitely a slow process. Sit this on top there. I'm going to use this. I'm going to put them as close to the center as I can get. Like right there. Yeah, that looks straight. It's going to be as straight as I can get it. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So there's that. Now I'm going to fold this over. Just barely fold it over. Making sure to get it totally straight. I don't know why I don't use my... You have it, girl. Don't you use it? Won't you use it? Okay. So right about there is where I want it. Remember, peaks like that. It keeps it from breaking your paper if you go downwards when you do your scoring. I know people probably thinking, you know, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, every time I do it, it does not break. And I actually heard another YouTuber tell us about that. Man, my lips are chapped. I'm just going to... Using these can break them. So it might be broke now, unfortunately. Okay, so now I'm going to grab some papers. Let's see, what do I have? What is this one? Found this at the resale store. I think it's Post-its though. Yeah, I don't want to use that then. I've got a whole bunch of those little booklets. If I can figure out where I'll put them. Where's my books? Whoa, almost missed my chair. I don't know where my booklets are.